Wow, look at this beautiful forest. Still green up on top of Rudbury Mountain area. It's stunning up here. So today I wanted to just talk about something quickly. Hopefully it's going to be quickly, but you know what I'm like. Anyway, let's get this phone set up properly. I love this dual record thing, by the way, because you can see when I'm walking and you can see me at walk with Nick. So I was thinking about giving love and being protected, and how we can offer love, compassion, wisdom and healing to people without draining ourselves. And there's many nuances to this, and I get it and do it very, very well. I would say the majority of the time. But when I don't, I've noticed when I get it wrong, this is what happens. So when I get it wrong, it's usually at a point when I'm feeling lonely and I'm needing some nurture, some response, some support from somebody. When I get it right, it's because when I don't need anything from somebody and I'm giving because I have abundance to give. So on the back of that, to protect myself in these moments is to have the grounding, the wisdom and the compassion that I know that what I'm doing for the other person is for the benefit of them, not for the benefit of me. And I'm able to do that because I have that to offer. There was a good saying that my grandfather told me once is, never give anything you can't afford to lose, and never give anything you don't expect to get back. Because if you give something you can't afford not to get back and you don't get it, you're putting yourself in a bad position. So only ever be able to give what you can afford not to get back. And now to do that is to practice your grounding. There he is, my little man. To practice your grounding and to practice your foundational practices, whether that's Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, paganism, whatever that is for you, to practice your fundamentals, to allow yourself to grow fundamentally strong enough so that you care for yourself deeply enough. You know yourself well enough that you know that you're in your entirety, everything is perfect as it should be. Even with the imbalances, even with the misconceptions, even with the losing yourself on occasion. And that gives you the space to grow. And by doing that for yourself, you allow yourself space to let somebody else grow. The biggest problem we have is a lot of people will say, I want them to do this, and they're not doing it. Maybe they are doing it, but maybe they're not doing it at your pace. Maybe they're not doing it right now. Doesn't mean they're not doing it. So allow them the time they need to get into that practice as well. Don't expect results straight away. Sometimes it's a long game. As Ramdas said, his teacher said, okay, we'll just sit and wait. We've got eternity. And that's so cool. Just remember, there's always time. If they're not willing and ready now, just accept that and move on. You were blessed enough to have had this knowledge and this journey to get you to the point that you're at, to force you into this new way of being, to shake you to your core so you were able to let go of the misconceptions and the ideas and the idealisms and the egoist central attitude you had to become what you are today, this blessed individual. Namaste. I see you. You see me. And the only way I can do that is by me seeing myself and stepping out of the way. Let's just run down here. Way! And we grow when we allow ourselves space to grow into. See, a tree can't grow in a jam jar. It can only grow in the space of a forest. And if the space in the forest is overcrammed with trees, eventually even the smaller trees down here can't grow. These struggle in front of me because there's not enough light coming in. So a tree dies, gives space, light comes through the canopy, and that's how they grow. And how do trees grow? They're a great example. For a tree's branches to reach to heaven, its roots must be willing to go to hell. That's us. The deeper the roots, the greater the tree. And it doesn't happen overnight for most trees. Some trees grow quicker than others, but it takes a very long time for a tree to grow into the grandfather of trees. It doesn't happen overnight, does it? Look at the redwoods, look at other trees. Ginormous, but it didn't happen by forcing them to grow. It happened by allowing them to grow, putting the right things in place. And that's our task for us. Us first. Us first. Don't try and help other people before helping yourself. Look at yourself first. Be the guide for you that you would like somebody else to be for you. Because you've got enough time on your plate to do that. You've got enough time to do this development and this work. You've got enough time to bless yourself with the teachings and the knowledge and the love and the compassion and the wisdom to grow so that you can offer that growth and that grounding and that rock in the turmoil of the waves of ego smashing against it, which other people get, so they have something just to cling to in this storm of emotions, which is a bit like this windy day today I'm walking around in. A storm of emotions blowing through the trees. And it's beautiful. And life is exactly as it should be, even though it's been really tough. I nearly lost my dog the other day, and Jack pulled through. But I don't know how long he's going to be with me, and every day I pick him up and I kiss him and I hold him and I show him love and compassion. It brings tears to my eyes. It hurts like hell to think that I'm going to lose him at some point. But I'm so fucking blessed by his life. What a beautiful experience it is that I have been honoured to have spent my life with these creatures, these beautiful souls. They've chosen to be in my life and I've chosen to keep them in there. Do you want a treaty? Oh, what daddy got by you? Come on in. Come on in. Come on. What an honour it is to spend time with these in the forest, to see their joy and happiness. The miles I have walked, the places I've been, I never would have been to if it wouldn't have been for these. Everything in our life is a blessing and a chance to grow. What can I learn from this? How can I grow from this? How am I going to move forward from this? I am so grateful for my practice. Oh my God, I don't know how I could cope with my life if I didn't. Oh, gratitude, just gratitude, ultimate love, ultimate happiness. Ultimate gratitude. From that I get ultimate wisdom. Man. It's all a part of a crazy journey that you're trying to make sense of. And you could just do your best. We don't always get it right, because that's the whole joy of it. If it was predictable, if it was easy, it wouldn't be a challenge. And without any challenge, there's no time or space for growth. You want to grow, here it is. Buff. And life keeps chucking it under my feet. Constant testing and constant trials and tribulations. And having ADHD as well, that really throws a spanner in the works. Oh God, doesn't it? Every day just battling just to try and survive in the crazy world of business and selling and dealing with customers. And at the same time, I just wish I could have enough money to just go and travel in my van and meditate and meet spiritual masters. Oh God, please, that would be a dream. I wouldn't need a lot, just enough, you know, and I would be the happiest man in the world, just to spend my time and eventually find some land and grow my veg and invite people to come and live there. I would just be so honored to have a tribe of like-minded people and waking up every day and being blessed. There's some ancient stone monuments in this field here. It overlooks the Severn Estuary. And Cardiff is that way. Caerphilly's over that way. And Newport's down that way. Oh, look at that. All those lovely tumps. I bet some interesting stuff in there. And there's definitely stone monuments in there. There's enough of them in there. And there's some really interesting pieces. I've been over and had a look. That's definitely man-made. Anyway, sending love. Thank you for listening in if you have. Please send blessings to me, to you, to me. Namaste. I love you guys. I really do. Every single one of you. I love you all. Signing out. Look at that.